here is Ozzie Albies looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First pitch on the way. Acuna at third with nobody out. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. What
I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying.
Oh my God.
That's you with that big Benz. That's you that can't keep old. You keep yelling them friends. You gotta go to court. You got service subpoena for child support. That was that nerve. You ain't even get a chance to say a word. I know I ain't tripping. Don't your brother got them nerves. You ready to bust with somebody? You ain't scared, huh? You know how to play it, huh? I know you ain't gonna let somebody come and punk you, huh? Stand in front you, huh? Straight up run you, huh? You know who got that fire? You know how to use a triple beam, huh? It ain't hard as it seems, huh? You keep your body clean, huh? You got a lot of your bold jeans, huh? Some of your body's clean, huh? You don't really want to mess with them clowns, huh? You come up with them clowns, huh? You stuck with them clowns, huh? You a big chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. You tell the moment you expire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying if it's something you a big chaser. You got your block on fire, you remain in the G. You tell the moment.
Now at the plate is Ronald Acuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Throw on to first is in time to get. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Alfaro is right there, and he will make the catch, so that'll. First pitch on its way. Ronald Acuna is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over.
Now batting, the catcher.
So one down, no one aboard, and that brings up JT Realmuto. A little funny there. No balls and a strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw gets him 2 down. Stepping in next, JT Realmuto. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Ball and strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And he makes the catch for the second out. Bases empty, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it. 1-1.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
Ready on 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo, make you move like a mambo. Spank a hater like a bongo. Baby sleeping mono, girl sweet like a mango. Gives a taste to the tango, strum it like a banjo. And hit the sound in a sando. Flow hot like a condo, ain't no place that I can go. On a mission like Rambo, self-portrait like Van Gogh. My whole team really on deck. Strike North, about to go flex. Make it flow, about to get checks. Pump it up, about to get pets. G's work like a name Shrek. With the money, with the prime, respect on deck like a Porsche. Move fast like a Porsche, how to beat like a horse, spit flames like a torch. Now I'm riding up the 2. You would think I'm in the 6. Born Jan 26, 36, but I never the brick. When I shoot, I never break. When I shoot it, swish. Fourth quarter.
So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up Roberto Clemente. Here's the first pitch to him. Bouncer to the left side. Turner has it. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Next up, Roberto Clemente. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Taylor has it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Next up, Roberto Clemente. Now pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. Digging in next, Roberto Clemente, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Money case, clean up base, pick up the pace. I'm out to chase. Money case, clean up base.
Got a convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Doing like it is a show. Got a convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Doing like it is a show. Feel the pace.
Step on the deck, we need to stretch. Mama the truth, playing it cool, wipe out the sweat. Get in the zone, kick on the throne, I'm about to fix. Home run, I'm throwing by their opponent, show me who hits. Play in the field, look alive. Slide, die, line, drive like Dion on prime time. I'm 0 to end, why burn down when I settle in, I break ground. Feel the bass when you not around. Golden glove with a triple crown, I raise the ring cause I hold it down. I'm out to chase, money in case, clean up base, pick up the pace. I'm out to chase, money in case, clean up base.
Got a convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Doing like it is a show. Got a convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Doing like it is a show. Figure the pay.
2 scene ain't enough. 4 top team is us. Man on first, on second, on third. I'ma have to clean it up. I done went yard, they ball gone. I ain't even beating it up. That contract, they want me back. I'ma have to clean it up like Fenway Wall. Really feel fine. Worry about y'all, it's just my time. I got my swing right, that's a green light. That's just my sign. This was a ring light. If you missed out, better press rewind. I'm just a hot like Rito. To do what I do, take speed. I'm out to chase. Money in case.
So here's Jose Abreu.
The first baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High and deep to right center. Judge is on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. Looking to minimize the damage here. Jose Abreu is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swinging bunt. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Oh, good contact there as this is sent in the air out to deep left center field. And this will wind up being the 3rd long ball he surrendered tonight. A home run. Santa Maria.
I'm guessing I'ma be okay. Say so, feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow.
Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me.
God. God born in Tokyo and I'm Godzilla. Playing blackjack versus dead, you're on the card dealer. Just bought a demon, I'm screaming about the car dealer. Last temptation of Mike, but I'm a God picker. Tell me as a Bob that the God don't need a job, and if I did, the oligarchs be missing the when I'm gone. This is Bonaparte and he paying for Tucson, and they went on a world conquest. Tear you for me to part. Michael remained here, but I'm
Here's big Aaron Judge. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Lynn comes set. First pitch on its way. LeMahieu at third. Gardner is at second with nobody out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. First pitch on the way. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Switching up my energy, my enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets, y'all just in the street. Y'all take in the street, y'all just sending bleach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like never mind. They playing with all of these this is money, but never mind. That could probably never rhyme. It still be $1 million up. I only spend money on her if I know she the truth is to keep it a buck. You play with me once and you dump. The that I say when I'm
Next to hit, Eloy Jimenez looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. And that's the third out. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing hard liner to left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. The throw into second. From the stretch. Hit back toward the mound. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And they'll be left with no play as that's going to load the bases now. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Eloy Jimenez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through for a hit. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is from the stretch. Here's the pitch, and he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. First pitch of the AB on its way. A bouncer to the left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Welcome to the land of the permanent sun, where the flowers are melted and the future is fun. The freeway listens, I feel so good on the one-way trip.
So now into the box is Giancarlo Stanton. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch, Gallo, the runner at first with 2 gone. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And as this game drags on, we approach midnight here in the Central Time Zone. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something.
And he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they lead. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Last chance for the Yankees. Hit on the ground toward the left. Moncada has it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, kicks and deals. Popped him up. Abreu is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game. Now to the plate, here is Giancarlo Stanton. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's set, and the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Engel is there. Makes the catch in the ball game. Next, it'll be Giancarlo Stanton. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Last chance for the Yankees. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Engel is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's set. Here it comes. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Behind 0-2 now. Last chance for the Yankees. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
High in the air out to center field.
No way.
Robert is there. Makes the catch. Next up, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Anderson waits on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch, lifted in the air out to center field. Robert is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball. Next up is Giancarlo Stanton. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Has a look, now the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Center fielder going back. And as Yankees fans here on television quite frequently, see ya! And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And that one yanked just foul. Drilled down the line. And he comes through with extra bases. Will they wave that tying run home? And he reaches second. That's a double. Next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Hit in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit. The throw to third. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Runners on first with one down. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tim Anderson. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Bounce towards the second baseman. To second for one. Back to first, but it's right by him. And now. Ready now for the White Sox. Tim Anderson. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And as this game drags on, we approach midnight here in the Central Time Zone. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. Here comes the 1-2. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Judge will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Throwing the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. And now to slap the tag on him, and he is tote. Up next for Chicago, Tim Anderson. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Looped out towards short. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Tim Anderson. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
0-1.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time, ball 1.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. And as this game drags on, we approach midnight here in the Central Time Zone. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Out. LeMahieu for 1. Back to first. It's a... And now in the box, Tim Anderson. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's ready now. The pitch. There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And he makes it there with a double. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 0-1 pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the stretch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And as this game drags on, we approach midnight here in the Central Time Zone. Got him swinging. Chased it well. Up next, Tim Anderson. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. The tag, and he is out at second. Digging in will be Tim Anderson. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Popped him up. Voit in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball out to right field. Judge is on his horse. He gets there, and that's the second out.